Okay, so I already put out the weekly tarot message, and the reason I do these is just to, everybody's on a journey. We're all trying to do our best or obtain what we want, our dreams and wishes, and sometimes life gets in the way. So I like to put out messages. I was doing them daily, but I got a little much. But we're going to expand on that weekly message. So there's something like some kind of spark or passion within you, something that you're dreaming of, wishing of, and something keeps getting in the way. Whether that is other people, whether it's our old patterns of belief, if it's our habits, our addictions, our own thoughts, our emotions, whatever it is. So I'm going to expand on that and do each sign. So I got some oracles, and at the end we'll do 2 tarot cards just to, clarify. Hi, Gemini. So we're going to go ahead and see what this blockage is about, something that you desire that is blocked. Let's get an archetype card. So we have Trickster. And the shadow attribute is manipulating others through duplicity, and the light attribute is transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. So that reminds me so much of a Gemini, because you're those twins, right? So let's go ahead and see what the essential oil card is. We have reconnect with the vetiver, and the trigger statement is, I need to escape. And the true statement is, I am present. So you being an air sign, Gemini, you might have that, like you want to be detached. So there's something here about, kind of being detached from things. This might be a time to really, stay focused and connect to what you need to be be present in something. So if you feel like you're kind of, floating around and you're not really concentrating or focusing on this issue, it's not going to get anywhere. So this is something saying you need to refocus. If it's something bad enough you want, you need to stay focused, okay? So let's go ahead and see. Let's read the bottom. I forgot. The root of the issue for you will make itself known. Be open to the information and receive from your body, mind, and environment. So there's some answers coming in for you, Gemini, but you got to pay attention. You're too scattered or something right now. And, a lot of times you stay detached from anything emotional. So you need to really sit with it and be present. Okay, so let's get a power of surrender card. Surrender to complete healing. Yeah, see, there's something that you're kind of avoiding here that needs to be healed. And it says, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So something here needs to be healed. That's why you're not getting to where you need to go, because you might be repeating cycles. You might be just denying something. You could be detaching from something. But in order to stay focused and grounded, you have to face this. I feel like this is a wound that has to be faced and healed before you can get to that prize at the end. So there's something coming in with that. Let's get the tarot. So we have the Ace of Swords. There is going to be clarity coming in. This is usually a revelation. So let's see what else. Okay, now we have the Page of Swords. Swords energy is all about in our head. So I feel like you're really in your head a lot, and you're not really feeling those emotions or feelings. I feel like you need to connect more to your heart. So this here, there's something good coming in. But you got to be willing to kind of connect with your heart. You might be all up in your head too much. So there's something here that you need to be a little more compassionate. It might be more self-love. It might be connecting with others. So I feel like there might be people around you that feel you're too detached and they can't really open up to you, and you might not be able to move forward as well. Because bottom line, we do need people in our life to help us out through things. So whatever this adventure is, it might even be a relationship. It's saying to, connect more to your heart a little bit. There is big things on the horizon, but you have to be able to stay present, not so much in your head or in the future. It's being present and, connecting with others on that level, having compassion. All right, so that is your message, Gemini. Thanks so much for watching. Hi, Libra. So we're going to go ahead and get your extended message from the weekly one. So I have some cards here, some oracles and some tarot. Let's go ahead and see what your archetype is, your archetype card. So we have Judge. Judge. The shadow attribute says, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. So, are you being too critical on people or even yourself? The light attributes are balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. So, right, bottom line, this looks like a Libra. See the scales, it's talking about justice and judgment. So, be careful about how you're judging yourself as well as others here. Because the higher quality of this is balancing justice and compassion and managing that fair distribution of power. You know, Libras can be a little indecisive sometimes. So, you know, if you are not giving someone a clear answer, you know, that can be hard for people too. Because some people like it just right up front. You know, they don't want the passive aggressiveness, or they don't want, you know, you to sugarcoat things. So, and also I feel like this could be like a judgment against yourself, or maybe you feel like you're being judged. So let's get our essential oil card. So we have hope, and it's the helichrysum oil. Okay, so see, that's a big word. Look, helichrysum. All right, so the trigger statement says, I will not forget. And the true statement is, I open my heart. So there could be something here where maybe you got your heart hurt a little bit and you're remembering that over and over. It's playing over and over. And that might be where you're having that criticism coming in against yourself or others. But this is opening up your heart. You know, yes, we all get hurt and we want to put chains around them. We want to guard our heart, but we have to open them up. We can't keep them blocked off because of something stupid somebody did years ago or even weeks ago. You know, they live their own life, they have their own issues, and we got to deal with the aftermath. So this is healing for your own good, right? This says, release the suffering and take another step forward, sweet one. With each step you will see more light and healing. Yeah, so, you know, one day at a time, remain hopeful, don't criticize yourself too much, you know. So let's get our power of surrender card. Surrender to receiving support and love. Yeah. So I kind of feel like this might be a self-esteem or self-worth issue because of something that's happened to you. And now you're very critical on yourself. You might be critical to others, but this is opening up and receiving. Maybe you do need to get some kind of counseling session, or maybe you do need some friends around that you can talk to. So this says, allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So yeah, look, you're being told to reach out to someone. Okay? Let's get our tarot cards. Oh my gosh, we have judgment again. So again, yes, this is a deep judgment, you know. Like I said, I feel like you've been judged and now you're harshly judging yourself, but this is going within and really doing it like a judgment day. Figuring out, you know, why you connect with those kind of people, what you want out of life, you know, all the lessons you've learned and how strong you are for it. That's what that is. It's like a revelation. So let's see what else it's with. Wow, it's with the sun. Yes. So when you do this, this is happiness. This is illumination. I feel like somebody kind of dimmed your light a little bit here, Libra. And this is time to open up and, you know, do a deep dive and really figure out who you are and realize that people have their own issues and they do and say things that aren't good for other people, but, you know, they have their own issues. It's time to move forward and know your worth, okay? So do this deep dive. Shine your light again. Don't let somebody dim your light, all right? Somebody that did something stupid weeks ago, years ago, whatever, should not keep you in the dark here, okay? So that is your message, Libra. Thanks so much for watching. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to the Spiritual Journey. So we're going to go ahead and elaborate more on the sign of Aquarius with the weekly reading that I did, which was about, you know, having a spark within, being ignited by something, being passionate, but for some reason we can't move forward. Something's blocking us. So let's go ahead and see what your archetype card is. And please take what resonates. It's going to resonate differently for some. It's not going to resonate for some at all. So just take what resonates. So let's see. So we have Pioneer. And the shadow attribute, which is our negative way of healing with this Pioneer, is compulsive need to keep moving on. And then the light attribute, which is our higher self, is passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So, you know, being innovative, you know. So there's something here about that. So, you know, are you being too compulsive with things? You want to be innovative and do something new, which does sound like an Aquarius, but you know, maybe you're not staying focused, or you're not, you know, having all your tools you need before you take action. So let's see what else is coming up. We have empowered with focus. So, you know, if we are more focused, we have that power. The trigger statement is, I don't want to be here. And the true statement is, I'm exactly where I need to be. So, you know, even those challenges or struggles or or we might go off track, is part of our journey. It's some like kind of lesson we need to learn or something like that. So this is all about being present, you know, staying focused. And you are an air sign, so you're all in your head a lot. So this is being focused, okay? And it says you are ready to allow the energy from the divine and Mother Earth to fuel you as you fulfill your potential here. So yeah, there's something here, and it might be some good energy here if you go out in nature, like that earth, Mother Earth, and you know, trusting divine timing. Sometimes, you know, you might try to rush things along or switch gears too fast, and it's right around the corner and we miss it, okay? All right, so let's get our Power of Surrender card. Well, there you go. Surrender to divine timing. So this says, sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So you're being reminded of universal timing, but you have to stay present and patient, okay? Don't try to push things. Don't get off focused, all right? So let's get our tarot. So we have the Nine of Wands. Yes, you've been through it. You know, you probably have the scars to prove it. You have been through a lot, but you're still standing. You're stronger. And let's see what it's combined with. Oh, well, there you are. That's your card. The Star card is the Aquarius card. This is the stars aligning, dreams coming true, hope. So, you know, I feel like you still have, you're very optimistic and still have a lot of hope for this. You have been through it, and you've learned the lessons, and you've gained strength from it. But, you know, sometimes your ego might try to push you off in a different direction, or, you know, lead you to something that's more comfortable or something like that. So just be aware of that. You're just being asked to, you know, be patient, trust in divine timing, stay present, you know, and ground yourself and go with the flow a little bit. You know, don't try to get yourself off course thinking things aren't fast enough, or try too many different things when something's not working fast enough, things like that. Okay, Aquarius? So that is your message. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.